So we're going to pump the shoe and the shop. We're going to pump them together. So we're going to put the mercury in. So the mercury's in here. This is a mercury ball. It's just a touch of mercury. It's right there. Please tap it. It'll roll in. Come on. Do not put your lips on here and just blow. And you don't stop blowing till it's in the ball, because it could come back out. So we'll do the other one here. Okay. About 1/4 of an inch, 3/16 of an inch long when it's touching the walls. And just bounce it in, it'll go. Come on. Take a deep breath and just blow. Don't touch your lips to the glass. Okay, so we got the secondary stop, main stopcock, and then the blow hose. We open that up. We'll come back over here, and we're going to hook these units up to this manifold. And you've got to have my blow hose. So we're going to cut it off right here. So we're going to heat it up till it drops. Okay, till it moves. Okay? And we're going to take these cold tweezers. We're going to come over right there where we heated it. You're going to pinch, and you're going to rotate. And most of the time it falls off, but it didn't that time. So I could see it was cracked. So I'm going to bring this piece down to my unit, and I suck in just a little bit. Okay, then we're going to weld this on. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm filling the gauge with flushing gas, which is natural gas. It's the city gas that my fires are working on right now. Is the gas that I just put inside these tubes, and we use that as a flushing gas to burn up all the impurities. And what we're doing when we do this pumping, if you do it right, it'll last for 20 years. So that phone book paper has got to scorch, and the electrodes have got to be cherry red when we're done here, so that we have a pure vessel for the lab grade, neon and argon to go back inside these tubes. And if you do it right, it lasts a long, long time. Okay, so I've pulled the vacuum again, and we're putting natural gas back in, and we're on it now. So that's natural gas that you're looking at. So we're going to burn the paper and heat the electrode shells to cherry red here real quick. It's going to be done. So the shells are getting nice and red. I'm going to pull a little bit more vacuum. The paper, you can probably see the smoke. The paper's burning. So I'm gonna open the vacuum and let it evacuate again. The paper is really burnt, but I'm not happy with the electrodes yet. So we'll take the paper off. I'm letting the electrodes cool down. Now we're going to put some natural gas back in it. It's just like a half a millimeter, so, or up to 1, with the natural gas on the gauge. And now the electrodes are looking great. See, they're all nice and red. Okay, then we open the valve, the main stopcock, and we leave it open, and we walk away, and I'll be back. Show you the Ely again. There she is, all blocked out. We're gassing the 10 millimeter white with argon. We're going to watch this gauge right here. This is the argon in this. The argon's in that tank. Neon's in that tank. So we're going to watch the gauge. We're going to drive it up to 10. Okay. And we're going to look at the units. And we're going to bump it. Okay, they look wonderful. We're going to close down a secondary. We're going to come over here and we're going to seal these off in front of the mercury ball. So that's stuck together because it's still under vacuum. So we pull it off. And we do the same thing over here. Make that where it can't stab us. We do the same thing over here. Okay, it's sucked together, so I just pull that right off. Okay. Then we take the Armica out, which that one fell out. We come over here to our burning bench. Piece of mica. There's Ely again. All right, so I've got some paint on the table. I don't want to get it on those units. I'm gonna steal these leads. And we're gonna light these up before we go any further with dumping the mercury, because if there's something wrong, we want to know before we dump that mercury, then we don't have to deal with it. Okay. This looks really good. They're dim. So let me turn this off and I'll get one of them hooked up with the power. And I'll dump the mercury for you so you can see what it does. Okay, so see how dim it is? So that's just argon. Here. It's just argon. So what you do is you take that little ball of mercury, it's right here in this ball, and you drop it in. And it'll make an instant. See how bright that gets? So what's happening there is, as the mercury vaporizes inside, the vapor puts off ultraviolet, which really makes the phosphorus bright. So the mercury is right here. Yep, there's a ball of mercury there. Let's get that wire out of there. Here we go. Now the mercury's in both electrodes. And then what we do is we do this without turning it on, and it's not quite so difficult. So you dump the mercury in. Okay, it's right there. In the bottom of that P right there. And you roll it all, make it go all the way around. Okay, it's right there in the bottom of the O. It's right there. Yep. Okay, let's see if we can get a picture of it going into the, there it went, right there. Went in. Then we come over back over here. And we seal this tubulation off. Right there. So yeah. That's where you can see it. So it's going to suck in because it's under a vacuum. So it sucked together, got hot. Then we pull that right off. I want that a little bit shorter. So I'm just going to let that heat up the very top of it. And it shrinks. It's all heating up. When we pull that piece off, we'll do it one more time. If we touch the end of the electrode with the flame, it will crack the electrode itself. Okay, and then we anneal it like that. One more time. Still under a vacuum. So when it heats up, it's going to suck together. So it's sucking right now. Then I'm going to heat it up a little bit more. I'm going to pull this off. This is our final seal. It's going to keep heating that. I'm going to pull that little piece off, just like that. Heat that up, give it a bump, heat it up one more time. Okay. Let me come back over here in the burn-in bench. And we hook these up. And I did get a splotch of paint on one. Dang it. Hook them back up and let them burn in. And it will take 10 minutes. Sometimes you can see where it's got it's not all real bright. Same thing on the H here, the O, part of the O.